This is a picture of Mauro Ranallo. The article from which it was taken from will be posted in the description box down below. Mauro Ranallo is basically a combat sports announcer who was hired by WWE and is at the center of the latest bullying controversy within World Wrestling Entertainment. And so, as most of you know, he was alleged to have been bullied by John Layfield, another announcer, and it triggered an episode of depression that was serious for Mauro Ranallo. Mauro is somebody who has openly talked about being depressed and bipolar. It's something that he is an advocate for and is very open about his story, which is something that a lot of people not familiar with him were not aware of. And so for a bullying episode within WWE to trigger him not being able to work is something that is, of course, very serious. So the latest news with him is that he has gone back to announcing MMA. Apparently he recently did an event in Japan, but also he and his team are in talks to settle his contract situation with World Wrestling Entertainment. The belief is World Wrestling Entertainment will go ahead and pay him a large sum of money, and in return for that sum of money, Mauro will be barred from suing the company, and he will be barred from talking negatively about the company as well. So his team may be looking at how much money he would make if he did a shoot video where he's talking about his experience in WWE and using that as a negotiating point for the settlement that he will receive. For those wondering why WWE would settle this in this manner instead of just letting his contract expire, which his contract does expire in less than 4.5 months, WWE does have a sticky situation right now. A former ring announcer, Justin Roberts, just released his book detailing bullying accusations from him against the same person, John Layfield. And so that's definitely a black eye for the company. Another black eye for the company is this situation, since they have a Be a Star campaign where they go to schools and talk about not being a bully. So that's definitely something that's not good. And also this week, YouTube put WWE and pro wrestling in a category that is not advertiser friendly. So being a publicly traded company having bullying accusations and being put in that category could cost the WWE some money. So it's in their best financial interests long term to get this settled and to prevent Mauro Ranallo from talking about anything that may have happened. The other situation why they would want to settle this is, of course, Linda McMahon, who is Vince McMahon's wife, co-owns everything, and she is now the head of the Small Business Administration. So she's certainly in a political spotlight. There has been rumors that WWE is going to start positioning Stephanie Levesque, aka Stephanie McMahon, for a future political run as well. So definitely having bullying accusations against the company is something they don't want. It'll be bad politically, as seen when Linda McMahon ran for Senate and allegations of things that went on in the WWE were used against her in her 2 failed bids for the Senate. So don't expect Mauro Ranallo to be back on WWE television. There's still a number of stories of people upset about this. It's starting to become more split within the industry as to how people view John Layfield, with more people coming out speaking up for him, but general consensus, a lot of people have negative things to say about him. The other reason WWE is going to want this settled as quickly and quietly as possible is the fact that the accusations are that these bullying tactics are approved of by Vince McMahon himself. And so it'll be interesting what the truth actually is, but that has been something that has been said for years, that Vince McMahon would use John Layfield to bully people and to see just how tough they really are, if they could really hack it. So certainly this is a negative story, and a lot of fans are upset and don't want this to go away, but it may be going away sooner rather than later. But at least in the end, Mauro Ranallo will get a pretty good paycheck for whatever he has endured. So if you like this video, please click that like button. Also subscribe and let me know your opinion on what has happened as well. Thanks, and I'll talk to you again later. Goodbye.